There's a strange, electric silence that descends when you first realize you don't recognize the person in your own reflection. It's not just about time or age or the slow fading of childhood features. It's about wondering if the person staring back isn't really you at all, but versions shaped by everyone else's hopes, needs, and demands. For most people, this moment is private, a secret reckoning that plays out in the quiet hours of the night. But for Selena Gomez, this reckoning happened in front of millions. Selena Gomez is more than a pop star, more than a headline, more than a series of carefully curated Instagram posts. She is a living testament to just how brutal, messy, and beautiful the journey towards self-acceptance can be. Her story is not just a celebrity drama. It's a mirror reflecting the unspoken battles so many of us fight. Battles with self-worth, heartbreak, and the courage to choose ourselves, even when it feels impossible. From her earliest days as the innocent face of Disney Channel, Selena was branded as America's sweetheart. The world watched her grow up, transform, and stumble, all under the harsh glare of the public eye. As her fame soared, so did the expectations. Pop culture has a way of building young women up only to tear them down, and Selena became a prime target. Her relationships, her health, her every move dissected and debated. But behind the scenes, the circus of celebrity was just a backdrop to a much deeper struggle. Selena's journey was not just about managing fame, but about managing herself, her feelings, her fears, her sense of who she really was beneath all the noise. There's a pattern that many people know all too well. The cycle of seeking love and validation in the wrong places, of mistaking chaos for passion, of believing you can fix someone if you just love them hard enough. Selena has spoken openly about the old habits of manipulation that haunted her, patterns that didn't disappear simply because she changed her circumstances. In her own words, "I chose myself." A phrase so simple it almost sounds like a cliche, but for Selena, it was a radical act. It meant stepping away from toxic relationships, not just romantic ones, but friendships, and even family dynamics that no longer serve her well-being. It meant realizing that chaos isn't chemistry, and that real love doesn't thrive on drama or pain. Many people will recognize themselves in this story. The details may be different, but the core is the same. The struggle to distinguish between what's real and what's just familiar, between what's loving and what's simply habitual. For Selena, and for so many others, healing began when she stopped trying to heal everyone else. It's tempting to write off the struggles of celebrities as problems of privilege. After all, what could someone with fame, beauty, and money possibly have to complain about? But heartbreak, anxiety, depression, and the feeling of not being enough are universal. They don't care about your bank balance or your follower count. They show up for anyone who has ever lost themselves in someone else, for anyone who has ever wondered if they are worthy of love just as they are. Selena's openness about her mental health, her battles with anxiety and depression, her diagnosis with lupus, her struggles with self-image, made her a rare voice in an industry that values perfection above all else. She broke the silence, and in doing so, offered hope to millions who felt alone in their pain. The entertainment industry is built on performance. For years, Selena's value was measured in record sales, ticket numbers, and the adoration of fans and critics. But all the success in the world couldn't fill the emptiness she felt inside. At some point, she made a choice that changed everything: to make healing her first priority, not performance. This wasn't an easy or glamorous journey. Healing is rarely neat or photogenic. It's a process marked by setbacks, relapses, and the slow, daily work of choosing yourself over and over again. For Selena, it meant admitting she wasn't okay, seeking therapy, surrounding herself with people who truly cared, and letting go of those who didn't. She learned that real success isn't about applause or awards. It's about inner peace. It's about waking up in the morning and liking the person you see in the mirror, even when no one else is watching. One of the most powerful lessons Selena offers is the importance of self-permission. Too often, we wait for someone else, a partner, a parent, a boss, a friend, to tell us it's okay to leave a toxic situation, to rest, to start over. But that permission may never come, or it may come too late. Selena stopped waiting. She gave herself permission to walk away, to take a break, to say no. She showed that you don't have to be broken to be loved. You don't have to prove your worth through suffering. You just have to be willing to choose yourself, even when it's hard. Her album Revival wasn't just a collection of songs. It was a declaration of independence, a statement that you can reclaim your life, your voice, your happiness, no matter how many times you've fallen or been told you're not enough. In a world obsessed with image, vulnerability is often mistaken for weakness. But Selena flipped that script by sharing her struggles openly. Through interviews, social media, her music, and even her documentary, My Mind and Me. She talked about the nights she cried herself to sleep, the days when getting out of bed felt impossible, the moments when she wondered if she'd ever truly feel okay again. By making her pain public, she did something extraordinary. She made it safe for others to do the same. She gave fans, and even strangers, the courage to admit they weren't okay, to seek help, to believe that healing was possible. She proved that vulnerability is not a liability, but a superpower, the key to real connection and healing. Selena Gomez's journey isn't just her own. It's a story that ripples outward, affecting everyone who has ever struggled with self-worth, who has ever wondered if they were too much or not enough. By choosing herself, Selena gave others permission to do the same. Her advocacy for mental health is more than symbolic. She helped launch the Rare Impact Fund, raising millions to expand access to mental health services for young people. She uses her platform to break down stigma and normalize conversations about therapy, medication, and self-care. But perhaps her greatest impact is in the personal, private moments she inspires. The young girl who finally asked for help, the woman who decided to leave a toxic relationship, the man who realizes he deserves more than just surviving. Selena's story reminds us that healing is possible, even when it seems out of reach. So, what does it actually look like to choose yourself? Selena's story offers a blueprint, one that anyone can follow, no matter their circumstances. Healing starts with honesty. You can't heal what you don't admit is broken. Selena didn't hide from her struggles. She faced them head-on, even when it was uncomfortable or scary. No one heals alone. Therapy, friendship, family. Selena found strength in her support system and wasn't afraid to ask for help. Whether it's ending toxic relationships or saying no to work commitments, Selena learned the hard way that boundaries are essential to well-being. This isn't just about bubble baths or spa days. Self-care is about making choices that honor your needs and your health, even when others don't understand. External validation is fleeting. Selena realized that real success is about how you feel about yourself, not what others think of you. Don't wait for someone else to tell you it's okay to start over. You have the power to make that choice for yourself. Vulnerability creates connection. By sharing her struggles, Selena helped others feel less alone, and you can do the same. Selena Gomez's story doesn't have a neat, fairy tale ending. Healing is ongoing, and there are still hard days. But the happy ending isn't about finding the perfect partner, topping the charts, or winning awards. It's about finding freedom. The freedom to be yourself, to make mistakes, to start over as many times as you need. You don't have to be broken to be loved. You don't have to sacrifice yourself to make others happy. You just have to be willing to choose yourself, even when it's the hardest thing in the world. Next time you look in the mirror and wonder if the person staring back is really you, remember Selena's journey. Remember that you are not alone in your struggle and that you have the strength to write your own story. Choosing yourself isn't selfish. It's the bravest thing you'll ever do, and it's the only way to truly be free.